say you want, and no, you'll never be. Number two, not an option, take a seat.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 27th episode of Rickle Me Pick. I am your motherfucking host, the original and all. This is Rickle Me Pick. Hey, man, it's been quite a while since I've been on here, man. And since we've been on this Rick and Morty shit, you know what I'm saying? It's been a little while since we've broken down any Rick and Morty material. I mean, it's been a while since we just had Rick and Morty, you know what I'm saying? So up until about last week, you know what I mean? We ain't even had no Rick and Morty. So I wanted to come out last week and get this shit popping, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't able to. But we here, you know what I'm saying? And we got episode 2. For those that have seen it, that's, you know, I came out, you know, Wednesday. Wednesdays are pretty much going to be the days that you know what I'm saying, this is going to happen. For those that do follow me on the football spectrum, you know what I mean? I'll be on instant replay Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So Wednesday is the perfect day for fucking some Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? Rick and Morty's come out on Sunday. That gives everybody about 2-3 days to watch it. I will be doing the live reactions right after every episode. So you'll still catch me Rick and Mortying it up twice a motherfucking week and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we here, baby. And it's good to be here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I had some technical difficulties with the intro. You know what I'm saying? It froze up on my end. So in case it didn't go all the way through, we're gonna make this official with a goddamn, baby.
God damn! Thanks, noob. This guy gets.
You know what I'm saying? We can't start it without a noob goddamn, bruh. So, hey, first off, how's everybody been? You know what I'm saying? Welcome everybody. It's been quite a while. The last time I did this shit, man, when I was setting this shit up, the last episode I did was season 6, episode 6, which is fucking crazy because I was on such a good roll with season 5 and season 6. Was supposed to do like an extravagant fucking season 6 finale episode, which would have been dope because season 6 finale was fucking dope. But I just didn't make it to it, man. You know what I'm saying? But we here. I am gonna start, you know, even after fucking this season of Rick and Morty is up, man. I'm just gonna come with the constant Rick and Morty material, man, like I used to do, like between those that followed me, like after season 4. Right before season 5 picked up, man, boom, I was on it, man. Like fucking episode, you know what I'm saying? Breaking down old episodes, you know, favorite characters, favorite scenes, you know what I mean? Favorite deaths, all types of shit, man. We was breaking it all down. So we definitely gonna get back into that shit, man. But like I said, bro, welcome back, everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 27. We are breaking down the Jerrick Trap. If for those that have watched it, it's basically, you know what I mean? It was basically the, you know, the playoff of, you know, Disney's The Parent Trap for all of those, you know what I'm saying, that remember that shit. They came out with a couple versions of that shit. The Lindsay Lohan one is probably the most recent that I can remember. But yeah, man, that's basically what it was. For those that seen The Parent Trap, you know what I mean? It was just fucking, you know, they switched identities because they were identical. You know, living each other's lives, you know, trying to come up with a whole scheme. Basically, in this episode, Rick and Jerry fucking where my other hand at, bro? Oh, okay. Yeah. Rick and Jerry fucking swap minds, not brains, not bodies, because bodies would be Freaky Friday, like they said, you know what I'm saying? But they swap minds, and basically Jerry originally Jerry couldn't handle it. As soon as they swapped minds, Jerry killed himself. Boom. Fucking couldn't control Rick's fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? In his simple brain and shit. But this whole episode basically stemmed off of Gene. For those that don't know who Gene is, that's the fucking neighbor, the one that always got like the fisherman bucket hat on. Because Jerry wanted to know if Gene took his rake. That's what this whole fucking episode stemmed from. Was Jerry wanted Rick to do something about coming up with an idea to find out if fucking Gene took his rake. Rick was like, fuck that. Now they got a pissing contest, change each other's minds. And once he blew his fucking mind out and Rick blew his fucking mind out, you know what I'm saying? There was nothing left to do but for the garage to put that shit back together. And in the midst of trying to put that shit back together, they just fucking shuffled their fucking brains up. Now, it's iconic because this is basically what we got. We got a Jerry and a Rick, but the Rick was Jerry and the Jerry was Rick, but the Rick is still Rick and the Jerry's still Jerry, if that makes any motherfucking sense at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy and it's ironic watching this episode because for one, it is a Jerry episode. I mean, that's for one. But for two, man, it's like we all know Rick cannot stand Jerry, and probably vice versa. You know, I wouldn't say Jerry can't stand Rick as much, but Jerry definitely can't stand Rick, and Rick fucking despises fucking Jerry. But in this episode, they were the perfect balance. You know what I'm saying? Like them two together in this episode was the perfect balance. And you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy that, you know, we take Rick, the world's fucking smartest man and shit, like, or the galaxy universe's smartest fucking individual, and balance him with somebody like Jerry, who's fucking dumb as shit. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the perfect combination for both. You know what I'm saying? Like both of these people were fucking just great, and they end up becoming fucking like best of fucking friends. So throughout the whole episode, they just doing dumb shit, man. Fucking together. You know what I'm saying? They came up with the invention to put their minds back, but then they were like, nah, bruh. Why are we gonna do that for? You know what I'm saying? So they just said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So now the family, you know, the family looking for him and shit. They on this little goose hunt looking for him. They end up getting caught up by old boy that Morty, you know what I'm saying, got caught up with in the beginning of the episode selling crystals. Basically drugs, crystals, crystal meth, rock, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Crystals is drugs in this circumstance. And you know what I'm saying? The two Ricks, the two Jerrys, the Jerricks, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. The Jerricks. You know what I'm saying? They end up having to go fucking save the family, which is pretty much how they got in this situation in the first place. Because you know what I'm saying? Like they had to do a similar situation earlier in the episode where they saved Morty, but they really didn't save him. They just did it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically the same concept now here at the end of the episode. But this time, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, we're gonna do this shit. We got to do this shit right. And like I said, you already swapped their minds, right? So this is, you know, perfect for the Halloween folks, perfect for fucking, you know what I'm saying, that time of year. When they step onto the scene, we no longer have Rick, we no longer have Jerry, we no longer have Jerrick. No. At this point, we have Jerricky. And let me go ahead and pull that up for you, man. At this point now, we have fucking Jerricky. And Jerricky is a play off of the Human Centipede. For those that have never seen it, there's like fucking 3 of them. The Human Centipede. And basically what that was like this crazy ass doctor or scientist or some shit like that. He basically took the best parts of people and put them together in this like Human Centipede type thing, you know what I'm saying? And he tied them together like fucking ass to mouth. So that's basically what this concept is, like the perfect being type shit. And the bad guys, you know, the villains, they even say like, oh my god, like you took the perfect pieces and put them together to make a fucking character. You know what I'm saying? The family wasn't too fond of it at all. But you know damn well when Rick and Jerry came together, they thought it was a wonderful fucking idea.
You sons of bitches! What's the job?
I missed that fucking episode too, man. Yeah, man. So fucking You know, they ended up going fucking destroying the villains and shit, doing what they got to do, and they ended up bringing the family back. They were still in that human centipede form, Jerricky to be exact. They were still in that form, but you know what I'm saying? Fucking oh, that's what it was. So they were still in the form, and Jerricky was like, "Fuck that, we ain't going back to what y'all thought we was." And the whole family was like, "Damn," because basically he was gonna leave again. And even Morty or even Summer mentions like she was like, "Oh, is this like another Crow episode of shit?" Because for those that remember, I believe it was the end of season 5 is when Rick left with the Crows, and they did the whole anime aspect, which I still can't wait for all the anime shit to come out. Coming fucking soon, baby. Um, but yeah, man, that's what the Crow shit was about. You know what I mean? So Gene is coming over, like, hey man, I took your rake. I told you I didn't do it, but I really did. Even though Rick and Jerry already knew, because when they were fucking buddying and shit, like they created like an X-ray and shit to see inside of Gene's shit. But what's actually funny about that conversation at the end with Gene and Rick was Gene was telling him like, yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I did it was because like this is the only way y'all gonna pay attention to me because y'all don't really give a fuck about me and shit like that, which is fucking hilarious because in this season alone, the first season we see nothing but Gene, and in this episode, in the first episode of this season, we see nothing but Gene, and in this episode, the whole shit started because of fucking Gene. So it's kind of ironic and it's kind of funny, you know what I'm saying, that they use Gene as like a character. He's like, oh well, y'all never see me, you'll never pay attention to me. When actually, in fact, we see a whole lot of fucking Gene. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I might have a picture of him at the end. Nah, I just got. Oh yeah, look. Even when we talk about fucking memory Rick, there's a picture of Gene in the back. And this is inside of Jerry's head. So now, you know what I'm saying? I kind of jumped ahead a little bit, but at the post credit scene, you know what I'm saying? We see we go into Jerry's mind and we still see memory Rick. Memory Rick is basically the one that saved them in the centipede body. He said, you know what I mean, when they hit themselves with the rake and came to, Rick was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like save us. There's a 30-year-old Rick inside of here, like holding shit down. It was like a whole war and shit. You know what I mean? He's still stuck inside of Jerry's mind trying to get out, but it's nothing but gears and springs because that's what Jerry thinks everything's made out of is gears and springs. So, but even in Jerry's mind, there's Gene. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Gene is actually fucking thought of a lot, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Even though he thinks he's not. Now, one part that was funny, and I don't have the fucking picture. Let me see. Oh, I do. Let me pull it up real quick. So I don't remember the year it was, man. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. So there was a politician during the campaign run by the name of Howard Dean. I'm trying to see 2000 was it 2004. Okay. So Howard Dean was a politician back in 2004, and he kind of fucked himself over, you know what I'm saying, being a little over dramatic, and he shouted out like this yeehaw that was fucking funny as shit, man. And we're gonna get into that shit, but during the scene where Rick and Jerry were, they swapped minds, they did that shit, you know what I mean? They stole the crystals and shit like that, and they were like, yeah, give me your best Howard Dean and shit, and he was like, yeah. And they just kept doing it over and over, man. It was fucking hilarious. And if you I was in high school in 2004, so that shit was fucking hilarious because not only was it that scene, but the Chappelle show was out during that time, and they made fun of that scene and shit. So that shit was fucking hilarious, man. And this is the picture I'm talking about. So they were just like, give me your best Howard Dean. And he's like, yeah. and I know I'm laughing at the shit, man, but for those that don't know Howard Dean, don't even trip, bro. I got you covered. So this is Howard Dean during one of his talks, you know what I'm saying, in his fucking campaign run in 2004.
The White House! Ah!
That was a real, like, a live campaign, bro. Watch, I'll show you again.
The White House! Ah!
we gonna take over this state. We're gonna take over Mississippi. We're gonna take over blah blah blah. Then we're gonna go to Washington D.C. and we're gonna take back the White House and blah. So that shit was fucking hilarious because not only did they do it in Rick and Morty, but fucking that was one of the skits in the Chappelle Show too.
To take back the White House.
Bruh, if y'all watch the Chappelle Show, dog, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, yo. That scene right there was
To take back the White House.
Bruh, when I was putting this shit together, bro, and I kept watching that scene because I had to like edit the video and shit, bro. I was dying because it's like the whole scene. You got to watch like the whole scene. You know what I mean? That's just fucking 5 seconds of the shit, man. But yeah, if you go back, man, that just it takes you back. If you from like my era, you know what I'm saying, the 80s and shit, you grew up like, you know, in high school, the fucking Chappelle Show was on, man. Like that was.
Take back the White House.
Bro, that shit, and he just kept on going too, bro. That was the funny shit because when Howard Dean did it, he just did it one time, but in the Chappelle Show, that motherfucker just kept on going with that shit. But yeah, man, that's basically what they had did, man. They were doing their best fucking Howard Dean moments and shit like that, and I thought it was fucking funny, man. It's the subtle shit, you know, in Rick and Morty that makes me laugh. Everybody laughs at like the obvious shit, you know what I mean? But it's the subtle shit that. Because I watched this episode like 15 fucking times, bro. I watched it like first 2 times for my enjoyment, and then the other 13 times is for fucking, you know, to pull everything together. And as I'm watching it, man, fucking I'm doing shit, listening to it, and that part comes on, and I just fucking bust out laughing like every fucking single time. Every fucking single time, man. But hey, man, I think it's time for like a motherfucking smoke break or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hit the old, you know what I'm saying, the old blunt or the bong or the pipe or something, man. Hey, at this time, bro, if you got your smoke with you, go ahead and take a hit, bro. Smoking on that Alien OG. What y'all smoking on today? Sipping on some of this Paul Masson. Also known, you know what I'm saying, also known as the bootleg Hennessy. Same shit. Smoking on some of that old, you know, Alien OG and shit. Hey, man, I gotta say, I'm happy to be back on the mic, bro. Doing the Rick and Morty shit, you know what I mean? I know y'all see the new setup. Still gonna change it up a little bit, man. I ain't figured it out all the way yet, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, got the old painting right here, got the old flag right here. You know what I'm saying? Got some of the Funkos. Hey, man, I'm gonna be doing like little videos, like shit like that, putting, you know what I'm saying, putting shit together. Got Crumbopolis Michael right there. Bam. You know what I mean? Who else we got? We got Evil Rick and Evil Morty up there. Little Legos, not Lego set, but McFarlane set we gotta put together. I call this my Beetlejuice Rick. Check it out. Bam! Can you see him? Yeah. Get it closer. Oh, damn, you can't see him. There he is. Bam, my Beetlejuice Rick right there. This used to be a fucking chia pet, dog. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here used to be a chia pet. And one of my old dogs got in my room and ate that shit the fuck up before I can even start growing it. He ate it fresh out the box. It had a whole stand and everything, dog. This is all that was left. But I always kept it because, you know what I'm saying, for those that watch the old Beetlejuice and shit, this is exactly what it reminds me of, man. Like, especially when he shrinks his head and shit like that, man, at the end. Yeah, man. Old Beetlejuice, bro. I call him old Beetlejuice Rick. You know what I mean? Got my old Pickle Rick. Fucking batteries don't work no more, man. Oh, that sucks. Straight buster. Strong Arm Morty over here. You know what I'm saying? Apocalypse Summer up there. Got Beth over there. Got Hologram Rick. You know what I mean? Got me this dope ass fucking Rick and Morty glass. Look at that shit. Bing! You know what I mean? You know, just adding a little something. I got the mellows, man. I don't even know where they at. I think they downstairs, bro. My workout shoe, but I keep it fresh. You know, sipping out the Rick and Morty cup, bro. Everything's Rick the fuck out, bro. When I tell you I'm happy to be back, bro, I am happy to be motherfucking. Let me take this shit down real quick so y'all can see the fit. You know what I mean? When I tell you I'm happy to be motherfucking back on this Rick and Morty shit, like I said, you see the gear, you see the new setup, bro. Look at this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm Rick and Morty to the bottom, bro. The shorts, everything, bro. Look at that. Bam. I know y'all feel that sweater. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Fuck, even got the hat. El Rico. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, this Rick and Morty shit back in full effect, baby. I've been gone for a little minute, but ain't nobody doing this shit like I'm doing this shit. But, hey, speaking of that, though, shouts out to the Rick and Morty podcast. I love them dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to get together soon, man. Do some collab up, do a little some, man. But, hey, if y'all ain't listening to the Rick and Morty podcast, you tripping, fool. Listen to this shit, watch this shit, and listen to the Rick and Morty podcast, man. Them boys be doing the damn thing, bro. I be getting like mad knowledge. Anything I think I don't know, I just go listen to them motherfuckers and they already on it, bro. So, hey, we back in this motherfucker for good, baby. Like I said, this has been episode 27. I ain't got too many theories and conspiracies today. Shouts out, you know what I mean? Like I said, shout out to motherfucking goddamn Rick and Morty podcast. Shout out to all the Rick and Morty fans, man. Shout out to everybody that's listened in, everybody that's watched. You know what I mean? Because for those that don't know, maybe this is your first time coming across this. This is Rickle Me Pick. It's a play on words from Pickle Rick. You know what I mean? But this is a podcast and a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, live stream. You know what I mean? So you catch me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. You know what I mean? If you can't watch and you can only listen, you can catch me on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music. Like, this shit be all over the place, man. You know what I mean? So this is what I do when it comes to this Rick and Morty shit, man. This is what I do. This is what I love. I just do it just to do it because I could do it, and how I do it is how I want to do it, baby. You know what I mean? So, like I said, this has been episode 27, man. I've had a great fucking time. I'm glad to be fucking back. You know, it's been way too fucking long. Let me poke that back up with the scroll. Bezam. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, if you want to follow me, like I said, another shouts out to ACS and the whole Instant Replay crew. You can catch me on Instant Replay Monday, Tuesdays, and motherfucking Thursdays. You know what I mean? The Black Hole Convo, I've been slipping, but you could catch me on the Black Hole Convo on every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you can catch me Rickle Me Pick right here every Wednesday, as well as I do the live reaction right after every episode. So I'm gonna be more consistent with the shit. You know what I mean? I've been a little sloppy on my end, but you see the information on the bottom. Follow me. For those that can't see it, Instagram Rickle Me Pick, Instagram NR_originals. Right here on YouTube at NR Originals. You can catch me on Twitter at NR_originals, as well as you can catch me on Twitter at NR_originals for all my content. Or if you just want to follow the Rick and Morty shit, you can follow me on Twitter at Rickle Me Pick, all one word. You know what I'm saying? Twitch, I be gaming, I be doing the damn thing. You catch me on Mortal Kombat, a little bit of 2K here and there. But yeah, man, Madden's where I be at, you know, on that Twitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So you see me on the sticks. You catch me at NR_originals at Twitch too, bro. So hey, you know what I mean? It's all love. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's gonna listen in the future. I appreciate everybody that's gonna share in the future, comments, all that, man. Hey, I appreciate all of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's good to be back on this motherfucking mic. It feels good. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it's gonna be, man. You're gonna see a lot more Rick and Morty shit. Hey, if you're a Rick and Morty fan, get with me. We're gonna collab. We're gonna do this shit like what I have, you have, what you have, we all have. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, once again, this has been episode 7. Coming up next week, we got I can't let y'all go. I got a little sneak peek for y'all. You know what I'm saying? A little trailer. Hopefully, we don't get shut down for it. You know what I mean? But next week, we got season 7. You know what I mean? Episode 3, Air Force Wong. So, you know me, we probably gonna get Miss Wong back. Shouts out to motherfucking Susan Sarandon, Miss Wong, you know what I mean? But got a little clip for that. Let's check that out real quick. Preview for next week. Hopefully we don't get shut down. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's the alarm. Fuck it, man. Hey, make it official. Hey, make it official, man. Let's do the preview for next week.
Rick, thanks for coming. We need a crack team for this one. Rick, meet Flea Flag. He might be able to tell the future.
Might.
We're waiting to find out. Onyx here is a weapons specialist, and our eye in the sky is my chief of staff bot, Chi-Chi.
Sleek.
Yes, an excellent team.
Damn, I don't even know if that showed right. Let me try it again. Hold up. If it showed, it showed. If it didn't, I'm gonna do it again. Let's go.
Rick, thanks for coming. We need a crack team for this one. Rick, meet Fleet.
Oh no, that shit bugging. Damn. Okay. Well, hey, for those that don't know, man, go ahead and Google this shit, man. Air Force One, season 7, episode 3. It's gonna be up there. I'm gonna fucking just download that shit better next time. But hey, appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, Rick and Morty fans, catch me Sunday, 15 minutes after the episode. We're gonna get that live reaction. Then I'm gonna come back Wednesday and break it all down, baby. But everybody else, y'all can catch me tomorrow on instant replay. Hey, it's been fun in this motherfucker. I'm glad to be back in this bitch. About to light this bleezy. There he is. Yeah. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace out, y'all.
So you want and or you'll never be. Number 2, not an option. Take a seat.